Oh, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? I always say I'm lacking. It's because I am lacking, bro. That's on me. But I've been on like a bit of a character development journey. You know what I'm saying? So it's been over a month since I nutted, bro. Like since I ejaculated, bro. A month long, and that's like on my own free will. Like I had many opportunities, many chances to make myself, but I chose not to. I refrained and stayed true and strong. And that kind of enlightened me, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like as a man, I would like as a man with low self-worth, with a self-perceived idea of self-worth, I like overinflate other people's perceived worth. And if somebody who I have perceived as having high worth rejects, ignores, or neglects me, then it'll negatively affect my self-worth even more. You know what I'm saying? But it's like my self-worth isn't contingent on whether or not someone else who I perceive to have worth acceptance of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I operated under that for the longest. And it's like, yo, bro, if somebody you were excited to become familiar with ain't fucking with you, then that's not a reflection of your self-worth. That's what I came to realize, right? And like even the idea of somebody's worth, it's like more than just what they could get you, what they could do for you, what you can get from being with them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's way more than that. And I feel like I was operating on that superficial level. And I need to move away from that. You know what I'm saying? Today we got that Seolleongtang. Wait, let me try some Korean right quick. Let me. 안녕하세요, 여러분. No. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 오늘은 우리가 설렁탕 먹을 수밖에 없습니다. I don't fucking know, dude. That shit's hard as hell, dude. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, man. Hmm. That's hitting though. So it's like, yeah, I overinflate the idea of someone more than who they actually are as a person. And if I'm rejected, neglected, or ignored, then that hurts my own self worth. But that's really not how it should be, dude. Like, it shouldn't affect your self worth whatsoever. External validations. Like, why should anybody rely on external validation to solidify their own self worth? Like, you should just be aware of your self worth and think highly of yourself, right? Like, I think that's why I was like, or I am afraid of like cold approaching stranger women that I see out in public. Because, like, that's fallacy that, oh man, bro, if you get rejected, then that just means you are, unworthy as a person. Like your self worth ain't anything. But that's really ain't how it should be, dude. It's just like you extend the possibility of a connection, and if they're not interested, then that's not a reflection of your self worth, and that's just how they feel, whatever. And that has nothing to do with your self worth, bro. And I need to apply this shits like I gotta apply it to like filming in public, because that too, like filming in public, I just don't like the idea of chatting it up in public and people are in close proximity and they are listening to the dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't like, and I think that's like a main reason why I don't really film in public. Cause I like really get into the shits, and I don't like other people knowing my business like that. Like I don't even know you, bro, but you hearing the shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But that shouldn't matter. You know? That soup hitting though. That soup hitting though. 안녕하십니까 여러분. 오늘은 설렁탕 먹방입니다. I don't know if that last part was right, but bienvenidos, damas y caballeros. Este día vamos a comer sopa de res, de sopa de res hueso, soup of beef bone, something like that. Nah, it's not that. Sorry, that's wrong. I think that's wrong because it's not beef bone. I mean, that's the broth, but it's like beef brisket. You know what I mean? Necesitamos probarlo para estar seguro si está bien o es no bien, no está bien. Si había sabor, si es delicioso. Get them scallions in. Pa. You know what I'm saying? Them cebollitas, you feel me? So yeah, bro, it's just like all I could really do is just be myself and like control how I react. Cause it's like sometimes, bro, your insecurities make you react in a way that's not conducive. And I noticed I had that issue. You feel me? So I gotta toughen up, fortify the mental and emotional. You feel me? Physical too. Get some strengthening, some fortification. But yeah, bro, I'm just trying to. I guess it's just in a more general sense. I'm just trying to be more kind, and I struggle with that because I'm a dickhead. I'm not gonna lie, I'm an asshole with the shits. I'd be too quick to judge because I judge myself so much, and that's fucked up. Because people are just people. Everybody deserves a chance until they prove you wrong, right? So I gotta really live by that more rather than just be so quick to judge others on like surface level shit or like petty shit. It's been like 20 days since my last post. And I want to apologize to myself. Because I'm not holding myself to the regard. I'm not keeping my word. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like allowing myself to be lazy with the shits when I really need to get active with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's all me. So I like to apologize to myself for breaking a promise to myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the other day, bro, I got one more subscriber. We have 17 now, right? And that's 17 heads that had subscribed on their own free will. I didn't ask them to. I didn't tell them to. Didn't suggest them. Didn't tell them, please consider it. Told them, do whatever you want to do. And if that's what you want to do, then so be it. Because I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? Just doing it. I also never once said my handle, channel name, nor have I revealed my government. You know what I'm saying? So it's like trying some real avant-garde shit with this. And I don't wanna be filming in public and then somebody's like, oh, what you doing? Of making a video. Oh, video for what? And I gotta, you know what I'm saying, give them this whole information rundown and get to like, oh, what's your YouTube channel? I'm not sharing that, bro. I'm not trying to do that. Because, like, if you found this, then you found this. I didn't tell you, like, yo, this is my channel, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, which might be a little counterintuitive, but so be it, right? It is what it is. Because, like, pretty sure, bro, algorithm ain't fucking with me anyway. You know what I mean? Like, algorithm ain't really pushing my shit out there. And yet, I'm putting all my trust into the algorithm. I'm not taking any steps to promote and market how others normally would, how other creators normally would. Yeah. I'm surprised to see that I have any shares. Anyway, it's like, bro, who you sharing this to, man? Like, you're watching this and you think to yourself, oh, I know just who to send this to because I know that person would love this video. Like, are you dead ass, bro? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Appreciate all the support from you despite me never asking or telling you to. I appreciate that. I just want to say, because like you're not operating under like obedience or like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the way I see it, I'm living my life, you're living your life. There's an intersection in the two, and you decided to interact in your own way. And I fuck with that. That's free will right there. The freedom to choose and decide what you want to do. I love that for myself, so I'm not trying to take that away from anybody. You know what I mean? But I gotta do more shit outside, you know? Really get out there, really get into the mix, and really not give a fuck about any other external thoughts and stares, you know? I think that's my biggest hurdle right now. And I'm like holding myself back. Because like I've become too complacent with comfortability. And that's keeping me stagnant, you know? And I crave growth. I want to evolve. So I gotta get into the mix on my own. Solo dolo. So yeah, man. I feel like me quitting ejaculating, like ejaculation, I quit that. Like I quit nutting and I'm like a month strong. I feel like that's like a very important step I had to take. Because like why as a man do I feel like I have to nut, like that I have to ejaculate. I don't, bro. I really don't. Could keep that in me. Could retain that. I don't need to release it. Because it's like once you release it, like that's what feels good, right? But then everything after that, you're like, oh, that post nut clarity, you know what I'm saying? You're like, fuck, dude, I should not have done that, bro. You're like, fuck, bro. Actually, wasn't even worth it, bro. And so, like, I'm holding on to that to keep me strong every time I get the urge, you know? I'm like, fuck, bro, I could really be rub one out, do a quick nut. And I'm like, nah. It ain't worth it, bro. And it's like, there's no woman out there as of right now who's worthy of it. You know, I'm not just gonna nut to some rando. Feel me? Like I'm dedicating my nut to this rando who knows nothing of my existence, doesn't care about me one bit. Like that's some simp shit. Like, bro, I used to nut twice a day on the daily, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fucking dopamine overload. That's not good, bro. So I'm gonna keep it going, not nut, for as long as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be more enlightened. I want to change my mentality. You know? Because all that gooning and shit, all them, you know what I'm saying, pouring and shit, I be cooking your brain, dude. And I felt my brain cooked from that. Like it's too cheap of a high. You know what I'm saying? And because of that cheap high, you're not willing to go through real lows to experience real highs. And that's an element of life. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta experience real lows to understand and appreciate the real highs. But you know, when you're on that flow, you know, comfortable, quick nut, it's like it's just like sets you up for isolation, really. And I think that contributed to my isolation a great amount. And that's bad. Because like you ever out in public, right? In a social setting. You get angry, you get tight, you get irritated because you're like, damn, bro. Like, I just want to get out of here, go home, beat my meat, and nut. You know, and that's bad, bro. Because of that, like, you're not able to be present in the moment that you are in, or to be open to new experiences, because you just want to slink back home, rub one out, and all that. It's like, I need to transcend above that. Also, I would argue that the act of playing with your dick is gay. Like inherently. You're telling me you like touching, feeling, and playing with a dick to nut? Like, okay, alright. You might be saying, but it's your dick though. Okay, yeah, it is your dick, but it is still a dick of a man, right? And you like stroking that shit and then like getting there, like that's a little gay. And I'm not homophobic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of guy in the friend group to be like coming on to my boys. Not like seriously, but like as a joke. But like still kind of like take it and run sort of thing. Like somebody will be like, "Yo, bro, could you take this and throw it in the bag?" And I'll be like, "What, bro? You want me to take you in the back and fuck you in the butt?" Like some shit like that. So it's like it's a little gay to enjoy playing with your dick as a cis het, you know. And also, like more times than not, men always need material, like some sort of media to view, right? To be able to do it. But then women can operate purely off of either imagination or sensation. And I feel like that's the more natural way to do it. And as a man, if you are doing that with no material, imagination, sensation, then it kind of makes it, still pretty gay. But also, like if you use material, you're watching a video, right? Two people having sex, and you're beating your shit to that, like that's a little gay because you're pretty much imagining if you were the dude and shit, like in the video, and like, oh, his dick is my dick, and boom, 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 like you can really visualize it and get into the shits, like imagining that you're him. That's a little gay. You know what I'm saying? A little cucky too. On top of that, because it's like you're in the corner watching two people have sex, and you are technically beating your dick to the image of another dick. If you really think about it, like in the ultimate sense of things, although it is going into a woman or being touched by a woman, you are still seeing a penis and then playing with your penis. Like that's bro, like no matter what way you dissect it and look into it, like it's still pretty gay, man. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. But like if you're a cis het, maybe you shouldn't be doing that, bro. You know? And like more than that, like just being with like a stranger woman, like in person, and like to engage in that, like I'm gonna be thinking like, is this woman really worth me like dedicating my nut for? You know? Most likely not. I would argue one of the most potent things of a man is his seed. So why is it that as men we're so obsessed with releasing that, bro? Like like it's some sort of daily mission you gotta fucking complete to claim a prize for, and it's like, well, there ain't no real prize, bro, except like feeling dirty after, you know? It's like, bro. So I'm trying to rise above that animalistic instinct to become more mindful in the shits. So yeah. But it's hard, man. Like, it has helped lessen the rate and magnitude of which I objectify women. But like still as a man with deep. Yo, you hear that shit, bro? I got fucking squirrels playing up in there, bro. But anyway, with the deep rooted doctrines that I grew up under, I still find myself like subconsciously objectifying a woman, right? But it's better than it was, and I'm working on it. Like to view women as an individual, as a human, right? Once I see some ass and titties, I'm like, oh, dude, I need that. That's sort of what I need to rise above. Because, like, they don't really have the prize, bro, if you think about it. I have the prize. Because, you know, it might be under the notion that, like, oh, he wants to feel what it's like to be inside of me. But more so, it should be, she wants to feel me inside her. Because I got the shits to lay that shit down, bro. Like, I know I have that ability to lay down some work, bro. So for that reason, I need to be more. I need to hold my shit to a higher esteem, to a higher value, and not be so stressed to clap some cheeks. Because it's like, bro, like honestly, bro, sex is a little overrated, bro. It's a little overrated. Like just the act itself doesn't really feel that good, you know? Because especially if there's somebody with, you do it with somebody that you don't have a real connection with, it just feels unfulfilling. And sometimes, if you have it with somebody you do have a connection with, there could be moments in it where you're like, this don't really hit, bro. Like you feel like something missing from the equation, you know? Like, do you hear that, bro? Then I was jumping around in my shit, bro. No matter what I fucking do, they're not running away. So yeah, man. Been a month since I ejaculated, and I intend to keep the streak going. Like, bro, you hear that, right? Fum! Get the fuck out! Fum! Get the fuck out! Brother. This shit's stressing me out, man. Cause I could hear him fucking with the shit upstairs. Not even upstairs, just above my room. What the fuck can I do, dude? Now I got dust particles falling down into my food, bro. Come on, son. Come on, son. Ain't that some shit, bro? And he still ain't leave. What the hell am I even gonna title this shit, bro? He's stuck around. Motherfucker stuck around though. Yeah, take that. Yeah, take that. They're fucking loitering, man. I swear, bro. Every time throughout the day, like at any time throughout the day, man. These fucking squirrels come into my shit. Fucking start bouncing around like a goddamn lunatic. Get the little nuts, start fucking cracking it and every shit. Like they fucking, hitting it against surfaces, trying to crack the nut and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I only get like, it's like, bro, go to a tree. Like, what are we doing, man? Man, this is so fucking annoying, dude. I'm gonna just call it here. That's it. Stay safe. Peace.